What's up, channel members? This is Steve here with Gate City Sports Channel. All right, y'all. You guys asked for this type of content, so I'm going to give it to you because, number one, I'm really appreciative of you guys. I'm going to be honest with you. Man, I was really uncertain about starting channel memberships because I didn't want to come across as being like kind of grimy, and I just think it can set the wrong tone to ask for something before you have something to offer. So I'm kind of excited to bring this type of content, guys, and I appreciate y'all responding back to that community post. I'm going to tell you what we're doing today real quick, guys. I'm going to show you one of the easiest ways I think there is to make money right now, which is just using your vehicle, using your car, especially if you don't play well with others. If you don't want to work with other people, man, consider doing things like Instacart delivering groceries, or what I'm going to show you guys today, which is DoorDash. There's plenty of these types that you can use, guys. You can use DoorDash. You could use Uber Eats. You could use Postmates. I mean, there's a bunch of them, right? Grubhub. You can use any of those. I personally chose DoorDash because I feel that their rate is fair, and I just feel like that they're a better company. Although there are some people making really big money with Uber Eats if you meet all their bonuses. So, here's the deal. I'm going to show you step by step what the heck I do today, guys, all right? So, without further ado, I'm going to give you a look at the actual, like, Uber Eats map and what it looks, or Uber Eats, wow, the DoorDash map and what it looks like, guys, all right? So, let's transition to that. All right, ladies and gents, so this is what it looks like, the Dash app, guys. So it'll break it up by, like, what's going on. I scheduled myself for 11:30, but you can always dash early, okay? I'm probably going to do this from, I'm going to say, like, 11:30 or even earlier until about, I don't know, 1:30, 2 o'clock, maybe 2:30, guys, and I'll come back again tonight and hit that dinner schedule. The reason I'm doing this, guys, is this is a good way to build capital without borrowing it. So now I won't need to borrow money to get like better technology for you guys for the videos. So this is part of the reason why I'm doing this, all right? So I'll show you it later on as I kind of like go ahead and I start doing and actually making it. I'll show you the app scanning for jobs and all that kind of stuff. So just a couple of notes here, ladies and gents. When you are trying to figure out where to park your car, so I know I just showed you a map and everything, look at it from the perspective of DoorDash or Uber Eats or wherever you guys decide to go with something like this, okay? You have to be in close enough proximity to the restaurant to get there in time, right? To pick up the orders on their actual pickup time, and you got to be in proximate area to actually get the delivery delivered in time, right? So it's all about location, right? So find a place where you know there are popular restaurants in your city and your town, guys, and just kind of sit there and chill out. Don't run out your gas. Just bring a book, bring a movie, bring something to kind of watch and just chill. To be honest with you, on busy days, you'll never have an opportunity to read a book because it's just going to be like ding, ding, ding. Your phone's going to keep going off, guys. So just keep that stuff in mind as you're picking an area to sit in. All right. So I scheduled my shift, guys, to begin at about like 11:30. We're about 11:29. Just to show you some of this stuff. Like you can see some of the areas that are lit red are supposed to be hot zones. They say never to sit in the hot zones because it doesn't really make a difference. But if you come up here, you can see your kind of like menu. So it says like dash. You can schedule your dashes. You can look at your earnings, your ratings, all your account details. Your red card is the card to give you to go pay for meals if you have to, and then all that kind of stuff, guys. I'm up here kind of close to above where it says Greensboro. You can see that blue dot. So I'm really up by the lakes of Greensboro, which is like North Greensboro to be technical. I'm like north, almost northeast. But I'm just kind of waiting for this to kind of settle in. It's 11:30, so I should really be able to begin my dash now. So I should be able to dash now. So we'll see if that'll work for me, guys. So I should be able to start it right now. So I got enough gas. So it's asking me, do I have enough gas? And have I charged my phone? So then after I do that, you can see the red button down here that says start your dash. Okay. So guys, it's telling me I'm near Barbaritos, which I am. I'm in a shopping center not too far from my house. I'm just waiting for this app to locate something. So you see where it says looking for orders? Guys, this can take anywhere from 5 seconds, 5 minutes, to 30 minutes. It just depends on how busy the area is. I'm really hoping that this takes like 5 seconds, but it's not. It doesn't look like that. So that way I could show you guys. But as soon as one pops up on the screen, I'll show you it. Just some news and notes here, guys. Some things I've learned myself now that I've done it for this week. Here's what I'll tell you. If it feels like it's taking too long to get orders coming in, something's probably wrong. It probably has to do with your connection, right? Because you can't stay connected to Wi-Fi or else it's going to bounce you everywhere. So what you might have to do, guys, is go get a mobile hotspot. for this demonstration, this video, and I have ordered a mobile hotspot, but I tethered off of my wife's phone. So basically, I turned her mobile hotspot on. I tethered my phone off of that, so that way I can make sure that I was getting the orders. But generally speaking, that's what happens because you have to turn your Wi-Fi signal off. So it just depends on your service provider. It depends on the phone you're actually using, because I can tell you that my wife's Samsung, she's got like an S7, 8, 9, I don't know, something like that, compared to my Samsung A20, like her service is a lot better than mine. All right, guys, $8.50 orders coming from McDonald's. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and hit accept. I don't see anything about a card, so I'm going to accept it. All right, guys, so once I do that, I can just basically hit my directions, and then it'll pop up Google Maps to take me to where I need to go, okay? This was an $8.50 order. This is not a bad order at all, guys. All right, so I'm going to hit directions, and I'm going to get started, guys. All right, I'll see you along the way. All right, ladies and gents, just some general information that I wish people had given me when I started this. I'm going to screenshot this. I want you to take a look. So you can see where it says McDonald's, $8.50, delivered by 12 p.m., all that stuff. That's part of the solution here. But you also see there's 4 items that it will tell you normally what the person ordered. And it tells me that I'm going 3.9 miles. It means the delivery is going to be rounded up to 4 miles away. So you want to take that $8.50 and you want to divide that by 4 miles. Just round up to 4 miles on that, guys. Here's my opinion. Don't accept orders that are going to pay you less than $1 per mile, because you're eating your gas up. Now, on this particular order, it's over $2 a mile. So to me, that's well worth it. But just be wary and beware that just because something has a big number, you see something that says $5 and then you decline that, but that was going to pay you like $2.50, $3 a mile because it's going like literally across the street. That's probably better than something that says $15, but it's going, 25 miles out. Like, got to be careful with that kind of stuff, man, because they'll get you if you don't pay attention. All right, ladies and gents, this part is really important. On your phone, okay, when you pull up to the establishment, don't just rush in there. Give yourself a second to read through the instructions for pickup, because it should give you something in terms of how this restaurant wants you to proceed to pick up the order. For example, McDonald's does not want you to use the customer's name. They give you an ID, number. So you just kind of walk up to the area where people are waiting for their orders, and you just say, hey, I'm with DoorDash, and I have order ID number, blah, 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 blah. You go to, more sit-down establishments, places like a Cheesecake Factory. I'm not a big fan of them either, guys, but I'm just telling you from first-hand experience I picked up from them. They may want you to walk around the path that goes to the back kitchen area, and then you'll see like a sign that says DoorDash and Uber Eats and stuff, and you'll enter through there, and you just kind of don't go into the kitchen. Even if it says go into the kitchen, never enter the establishment. Like the back areas of employee-only areas, I wouldn't do it without permission. You wait for someone to come out and be like, hey, I'm here with DoorDash, and I'm here to pick up this order for blah, 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 blah. Once you receive it, guys, then you're going to check off the items. Make sure you can't necessarily look in the bags, so you have to look at the receipt and make sure the receipt's correct, okay? And then check it off, all right? Then you begin your journey to the actual customer. Alright guys, so I just want to show you guys a few things on here. I got done doing some dashes today, so I did about a little over an hour this morning, and then I got sent to a zone to where it timed me out because there was no internet connection. So I had to redo it again, guys. So I opened up another dash after about a 30-45 minute window. So I did 2 dashes basically over, I don't know, maybe 2 hours at the most kind of time frame here. And I'll give you guys a look at what you can make doing this, guys. All right, ladies and gents, it's focusing. So if you see, I've only done the dashes since yesterday, guys. But if you look at my dashes for today, 15 on one, 14.46 on another, plus a $10 cash tip, guys. So literally today, That's like 40 bucks, pretty much. Almost made, like $39 and some change, guys. Like, not bad for about 2 hours worth of actual work. Ladies and gents, as I film this right now, this is Saturday morning, okay? And I'll show you what I've made since really going live Tuesday night, and I'll give you the rundown of the much money. Like, I'll be honest with you. If you live in the right area, this could be pretty decent. Now, would I depend upon this to replace my entire income, guys? No, this would have to be a supplement thing. But I got to be real with you. I do think the payoff is worth it. Now, you got to factor things in. Like, I had to spend about probably $30 in gas to make 200 bucks. I definitely had to, if you did this consistently, you're going to need oil changes a couple of weeks to a month earlier than you normally would, right? So you got to factor that in. But I do think the trade-off is pretty decent, guys. I'm going to be honest with you. I think you make pretty good money off of it. And for me, being in Greensboro, North Carolina, DoorDash kind of, it lines up for me. But depending on the market you're in, Uber Eats might be the better play, okay? Instacart might be the better play. Maybe just delivering groceries. Like, you just have to kind of feel it out and get a feel for what works better in your area, to be honest. I can tell you this, guys. For me personally, this is something I would like to use for, number one, advertisement. Taking some of this money that I'm making and pouring it back into another entity like my YouTube channel to get more advertising, right? To get my channel out there and get it viewed by more people, okay? In addition to that, guys, buying the equipment and the technology required to do better film, right? To make a better product for you guys to watch. Like, this is why I like this. And in addition, guys, man, I made enough money to have a really good dinner last night. I mean, I went to a pretty nice restaurant that's local here and had a really good meal and didn't have to worry about anything, guys, because I more than made up for it by doing this stuff, guys. Like, I mean, I made a decent little chunk of money here for the amount of time I spent, guys. But without further ado, I'll flip it over, guys, and I'll show you the camera angle and let you see exactly what I made. You can see it quite clearly here, guys, my earnings. $208.57. Over 10 hours and 25 minutes of active time, dash time being 15 hours, 58 minutes. Guys, I can tell you I lost out on money, probably anywhere between $30 to another $100 just because I didn't quite understand the app and I was missing opportunities. I had lags going on with my service, all kinds of stuff. But in addition to that 208, I also earned an extra 15 bucks, guys, just in cash tips. So, I mean, to be honest, you take all that together, man, you're up to 222, 223-ish, somewhere in that area, guys. I can show you kind of the breakdowns of the days, I think. Let me see if it'll let me show you here, guys. So, I did really good last night, guys. So, last night, I only did it for about 2 hours and made 49 bucks. Yesterday afternoon, I did it for about 2 hours and made 52 bucks, okay? Thursday, I had a bunch of, like, little small things where it was, like, all kinds of crazy crap. But I only did it in the morning. I can tell you breakfast service is not worth it for me. I would stick to lunches and dinners, and I think you'll make more money. And then Wednesday, I had a really good dinner at 43 bucks. I did that for about an hour and a half. And then Wednesday afternoon, I made about 30 bucks off about 2 hours for, roughly lunch services. And then Tuesday night was the first night I was learning how to do it and made 11 bucks just trying to figure out the app. So, that's pretty much the money, guys. It just depends on the area you're living in and how good you get at doing this. All right. Hope you guys and girls, hope you all enjoyed this video. Look, I got a lot of side hustles I do, guys. I'll show you the stuff I do with eBay in future videos. I even talked to you guys a little bit about, YouTube and how people actually make money off of YouTube. I'll be fully transparent with you, and I'll show you exactly how that works. I do a lot of little things, guys. I'm not going to lie to you to make extra bucks here and there. Listen, like I said, guys, keep in mind your cost of living. I'm in Greensboro, North Carolina. Greensboro, North Carolina is incredibly cheap to live, okay? An extra $200 to $300 a week, man, you can live pretty good on that out here, in addition to your regular salary, all right? I'm using it more so to roll back into YouTube and other business ventures than more so this being a steady kind of hustle thing for me. But, man, I got to be honest with you. Just using your car did a lot. I mean, it definitely can get you some money, man. All right, y'all. Let me know what you think about it. I'll do some more in the future, guys. I appreciate y'all tuning in, and peace. I'm out of here, guys. All right. I'll see y'all on the live stream tonight, guys.